Hey everyone, so yeah, today for the next video in the breakdown series, we're gonna be having a look at Final Fantasy XVI. And you'll see it's gonna be a completely different beast than Breath of the Wild. It's actually pretty much the polar opposite. It couldn't be more different as far as pacing and intensity curve goes. So yeah, this time around we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. We're gonna play the game and break down every moment into 15-second intervals, map out all the gameplay variety over here, then the rewards given to the player over here, and the tutorials over here. Then we're gonna look at the difficulty, or more importantly, the perceived difficulty of the player. So we don't mind really if the controls are complex or not. We mind about how the player is feeling at that specific moment. The example I always use is you could have a very, very simple puzzle at the beginning of the game, but since you need to understand how a new mechanic works and learn new controls, then the challenge for that is gonna be way higher than it would have been at the end of the game. So the same puzzle, even though it has the same complexity, will have different difficulty levels and be differently challenging for the player depending on where it's happening in the game. And the difficulty here, it's going to be split into a red and blue line. The red line indicates a physical challenge, and the blue line a mental challenge. And we will combine all of those elements into what we call an emotional intensity curve. So that will tell us how we're feeling at a specific moment in the game. The goal of any game is to remain in the green area, so above 0, and never dip too much in the red area, below 0. In the top area is the positive emotions, so feeling compelled, intrigued, excited, passionate. And below the line is all the emotions that risk getting the player to drop the controller and rage quit. So annoyance, boredom, frustration, that kind of stuff. And now, if you want to get into much more details into what the different colors and charts and lines really are specifically, I've got a video, an introduction video at the top of the playlist where you can get an in-depth look at all the different parameters that we're going to be looking at, with concrete examples coming from different games. So yeah. So that's it for the introduction. Let's delve into it. We can start this, and yeah, it's going to be an experience to remember, let's just say. All right, let's start this. So, as usual, we will start with a bit of excitement, the press start excitement. But for this game, as opposed to Breath of the Wild, there's no sound, there's no FX, there's no nothing, so it's less of an intense start bonus. Now we have dude talking. We start with a dialogue that I call made-up word salad. So he just says stuff, I don't know what that means or what he's talking about. I'm just kind of wondering what I'm looking at. It creates a bit of intrigue. But now it overstays its welcome a little bit. Oh, monsters! So now I'm excited. That's cool. As the monsters start fighting, you can see the excitement starts rising up again. Okay, that's cool. We're not wasting any time, we get thrown right into the action. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Oh, so we're in gameplay right away. So now, yeah, the intensity is pretty high. We start shooting. That's cool. We can shoot fireballs at Ifrit. Having fun with that. Oh, and the difficulty raises a little bit. And now we need to learn to evade. And we keep firing the fireballs. And we keep firing the fireballs, and now we start realizing that we're only mashing the same button over and over again, so the excitement drops a little bit. Now we realize it's getting a bit mindless. But we're saved by a cutscene. Cutscene is pretty epic. Now, we get excited because we think that we're gonna keep going with even more complex gameplay. We get ready. Nice. And now we're dropped pretty much nowhere. Now we're a dude watching a fire, so it brings the intensity way down. Here in the variety, you can see in yellow it was the exotic gameplay sequence, so a gameplay that is not part of the standard gameplay and control schemes of the game. So it was the Phoenix part. That was an Unreal shooter.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
Okay.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant.
Okay, so now we start getting into more made-up word salad.
No one else.
So they kind of... I'm intrigued because I heard Shiva, but I'm getting a bit disconnected.
The girl will be among them. Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm intrigued by the scar. Well, not the scar, but the symbol on his face. Magic. Okay, seeing magic. That's interesting. Now they take way too long to get down the cliff, and that's a common theme in that game. And here we have a great landscape shot at the most barren, boring, and uninteresting landscape I've ever seen. It's brown and gray. It's the complete opposite of when you exit the cave in Breath of the Wild. So it doesn't give me, it doesn't inspire me to go explore at all. Okay, so now let's start the gameplay. Now I'm happy. I'm gonna start gameplay. Or will I? Now we get... Oh. Okay, so now I can just walk. I'm stuck in walking. So I was... Oh! And after 5 seconds, not even 5 seconds, I get interrupted by a free screen tutorial. So now I'm getting a bit annoyed. But okay, it wasn't that long, so I keep going. Okay, oh, thank God I can run now. So here my excitement raises up a bit and I hear the sound, so yes, there's gonna be something cool. So yeah, keep running. Oh, and I'm interrupted by a cutscene. Ah, Jesus Christ. So here my excitement drops a bit more. Now I'm annoyed because I'm looking at something. I don't even understand why they let me walk if it was just to stop me right after. Oh, but the fighting is interesting. Oh, Chocobos. Magic! Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, my interest is coming back up because the cutscene is pretty cool. And as you can see, when I started walking, I had a small peak in difficulty. That was because I had to learn how to move and how to use the controls. It wasn't that hard, but it was a small peak because I had to think about it for half a second. Okay, now they start talking again. Even more made-up word salad. Okay, so can I get in the brawl? That would be cool. Oh well, it would seem that I cannot.
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
And now they start arguing about something I have no idea
now.
what they're talking about.
Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And there's a lot of shots, long, silent shots, with not much happening.
Majesty's answer.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel the same way. No, I'm kind of zoning out, to be honest.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men?
Okay, Benedicta is kind of interesting,
It
so...
was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
I'm listening once again.
Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field.
But now she's talking too much again.
And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
Yeah. Okay,
the capital will
that guy
lie
is funny.
exposed.
He gets my interest back. So it's coming back up.
Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Okay, extinguishing the cigar in the cup. That's a small peak.
Which just leaves me.
Hopka!
The Ironblood will rule the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
Okay, now I'm just waiting for something to happen.
You cock!
That makes me smile, even if it's a bit cringy.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love.
Okay, now
You
it's
are a
getting
lion.
a bit too
You're
much.
my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
Okay, that's cringe. Alright, back to the action. Am I gonna be able to play now?
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Okay. Oh, cool. Now we start. Or not. Yeah, so here is when I think I'm gonna start playing, and then I realize I'm not playing, so it dips again. Okay. Now am I gonna start playing? Okay, yes, I'm playing. Okay, cool. So now it's going a little bit upper. There's something weird with the controls. That's really weird, and that's a mechanic in the game that I really hate. You can jump, but then to jump the ledge, it's an automatic action. So, sorry, I'm just gonna pause it a bit. They teach you with the prompt that you can jump, and they show you a ledge, but then when you arrive next to the ledge and try to jump it, it doesn't work, it does nothing. The ledge actually gets climbed automatically when you get close to it. So it's a kind of a fake-out tutorial that teaches you something at a specific moment, giving you an ingredient, but the ingredient doesn't interact with that mechanic, and that's really, really bad from a level design standpoint.
And quick and deadly.
Alright, so now I had fun running for 5 seconds, but then got interrupted with another freaking cutscene. So now I'm getting past annoyed. I'm getting frustrated a bit.
Wait. Something's not right.
Okay, but that's cool. Titan is pretty dope.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Word salad.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Yeah, Shiva is here. That's pretty cool.
Come on.
Ice. All right. Okay. Another big monster. All right. They stare at each other. She prepares an attack. She sends out her ice pillars. And it does nothing. So now that was a bit underwhelming. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. So yeah, they managed to keep a good intensity during the cutscene. Oh, am I gonna play? Am I gonna play? I can play! Yay! So now I'm happy. I start running around. I realize the controls are a bit clunky, but it doesn't matter because the scene is epic. Oh. Okay, that was a surprise. It was pretty nice. But then I start realizing that I don't have anything to do. I just press the stick forward. There's no jump, there's no challenge, there's absolutely nothing. So at first it was challenging, or I perceived it as challenging, but then it dropped drastically, and as it dropped, so does my excitement and my interest. Here I realized the level design and level art isn't clear at all. I could have kept going that way, but no, the game decides I can't, so I need to take the path down. Here's another automatic climbing, and we get stopped by another freaking cutscene before we could do anything or got challenged in any way. So now I'm annoyed. That would have been fun to play, but we can't.
Why the
So yeah, now I'm just getting more and more annoyed that the cutscene drags on and that I can't play.
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
At that point, the first time I played a while back, I was completely zoned out. Okay. Oh, so now I'm young. Okay, so that kind of gets my interest. I'm intrigued by what's going on. Oh, the castle is pretty nice. So yeah, here my my emotional intensity is rising up a little bit.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Oh, here we get a puppy bonus point. Every time the puppy shows up, we get a bit of excitement. Oh, so am I gonna play now? Yeah, now the anticipation of having to play is rising up. So yes, we're finally gonna be able to play. Here I revisit the combat training, since that is, in theory, my first time playing.
Come, show me your form.
Okay, so now we get through the worst type of tutorial ever. We think that we're gonna start playing, but then they give us a free screen, and then they give us a specific objective of doing combos. So it's completely brain dead, it's just mash the button, and
Very good.
yeah. But I'm happy that I succeeded.
But can the same be said of your spellcraft?
Then I get interrupted once again with a cutscene, so I'm a bit annoyed.
Now let them burn without.
But okay, now
Come, Clive.
we've got magic.
Rain fire down upon me.
So can I use my magic now? Okay, alright, another fucking tutorial. So another free screen. Okay, so now I can use magic, yes! So here I've got a peak in difficulty because I need to learn a new mechanic, and I'm interested in the mechanic. Until I realize it's a bit brain dead and I just have to mash the button over and over.
Well done.
And now I get again interrupted with a cutscene, so now my interest and my excitement drastically peaks down.
Or would you rather I flattened you?
Alright, you talk too much.
Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't.
Blah 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 blah. Okay,
On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
so now what? Okay, stay quick on your feet. So that's a dodge tutorial. Seriously? Now there's another free screen tutorial that tells me how to dodge.
Not quite.
Okay, so I do it. There's a peak in difficulty. So is there one in interest? Because now it's a bit more active. And now I'm getting it, so I feel happy about myself. So that's cool. But then I get, once again, interrupted by yet another cutscene.
Is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any
And he
shield's
talks
arsenal.
way too
But
much.
you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix.
Just keeps talking. You can see here fight in red, cutscene in pink, and he just keeps on yapping.
Well, I'm waiting.
Yes, so am I. Okay, so now, Jesus Christ, another free screen tutorial. So yeah. Here my excitement is getting really low. Okay, let's try the Phoenix shift.
Shields could move so swiftly.
Okay, I'm learning a new mechanic, so I'm at least a bit interested. But whoa, I already get cut and interrupted for another cutscene. Ah la 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 la.
And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall.
Stop playing.
Your wounds mended and your energies replenished.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
Seriously.
my lord, you seem a little worse
Now I'm getting
there.
annoyed. I just want to play.
That won't do at all.
Alright, mend your wounds. Is there a fucking tutorials for drinking potions? Really? Okay. 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 Alright, let's take a potion. Nice. Alright. Oh, I need to take another one. Alright.
That's better.
Alright. Interrupted with a cutscene
Battle
once
is a
again.
succession of pivotal moments, wherein life
Jesus
and
fucking
death can
Christ.
be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day.
Oh yeah, and on the reward side, every single new mechanic unlocked is a reward in itself. The first one I was excited because it was the sword. Then I was interested because it was useful. And then the healing, I was just bored out of my mind.
Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy
Oh,
to
spar
use
with
the
you.
shield of
Oh,
the
he said
flame,
spar. So now he gets my attention back. So are we gonna start fighting for real? Yes, let's start fighting. Oh, the music starts, so yeah, let's do this.
strength.
Holy fucking Christ, another free screen tutorial. So now that pisses me off. I was sure I was starting a fight, but no, I get a I got a tutorial.
Go on, you're sure to beat him this time.
Okay, let's do this. Now,
Do it, Clive.
we're gonna have fun.
Come.
Yes, let's have fun. Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay, nice. Okay, okay, I'm getting it. Okay, that's cool. The fight is comfortable, it's kind of fluid. I like that. Okay. Alright, okay. I'm getting the hang of it. It's pretty nice. So here I'm waiting for him to attack so that I can test the dodge windows. Oh, cool, staggered. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. Another free screen tutorial. I was excited. I was starting to get above the 0 mark and be really involved, but no. The game decided that I shouldn't have fun. Alright, so I start playing again.
Well, it's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
Okay, okay, I get it.
Have you no interest in your own preservation?
I'm trying to learn the perfect dodge timing window.
Not expected to bear every
We got it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's getting nice. Oh, nice. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We like that. Okay, now I can mash him. Yes. Okay, so now we're having fun. And we killed him. That was exciting. We're happy to have won. We've got a weird reward. That's weird. That's a bad reward. I got a reward screen, but I didn't get anything out of it. So that's a red reward. It's a bad reward. The game tells me I did something good, but doesn't give me anything for it. And then we start having a cutscene. Another cutscene. And not an interesting one. One where they just talk.
Shield of the flame and let no one tell you otherwise, including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Okay, what's going on? Oh, magic! So yeah, I was starting to zone out, and then Joshua used magic, so it got my interest back.
I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too.
But then they start talking again, so it keeps dropping.
Just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
And seriously,
His Grace has returned.
Father's
with
back.
good dialogues, it wouldn't be that bad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't complain about stuff like that, but
Your Grace.
the dialogues are just exposition. They're not
Gladly brave hell itself to see my darling
they're
boy.
not involved. Okay.
Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We live to serve.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Okay. Here we get a bit of insight into their family dynamics, so that gets my interest a bit higher.
Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
And then it quickly goes back down into nothingness.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
And now they just say aloud what we were all thinking from the start, telling us what we should be thinking about this situation, and that is really bad. It's like the opposite of show don't tell. And if you don't know, show don't tell is a narrative concept that means that you shouldn't flat out say what people feel or think. You should show it instead. And let the viewer make their own conclusion based on what you show them. Hey, Daddy. Ooh. Okay. A Chocobo. Seeing the Chocobo kind of brought my interest back to 0 level, so I'm not annoyed anymore. I'm just a bit bored.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Yeah. Okay, a puppy bonus point. So here we see a puppy. We get a bit of interest back.
Fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
And then it goes right back down. But now we see the puppy again, so it gets a bit back up.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Okay. Okay, even more puppy bonus point. Wow, that little tail.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off
And
to see
I'm
the
making
Archduke.
fun about the puppy, but that's really a tool used to keep the player interested in what's going on. It's funny, but it works usually. All right, so now can I play? I guess not. Okay, so now I get another free screen tutorial.
Is trouble brewing?
Okay, but now I can play for real. So I start roaming around. I spot a shiny, so now I'm excited to go get the shiny. I get interrupted by a tutorial telling me what items are. Is that really necessary? Game. Okay, we keep exploring. Alright, what's going on? Where can... and now I get interrupted once again by a fucking cutscene. Ah, Jesus Christ. So now I'm pissed. Now I've passed annoyed to being pissed.
Good as new. Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. I say to speak.
Why do you exist? Why?
It was no trouble, really. Oh, do not indulge him.
No, I don't want to indulge him. I just want him to be put to the ballot and disappear from this universe.
He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Blah, 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 blah.
Please.
Yeah, I'm acting it out, but that's how I felt for real the first time I played that.
I trust his good fortune will continue. Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Your lordship's wish is to... is for you to die and let me pass. Jesus Christ.
As do we all, my lord.
Alright, you can stop talking now. You can stop talking. Puppy!
Come along now. Back to your duties.
And do I really need to see him walk away for that long? Ah, Jesus. I don't care. I don't care. I wanna play. Jesus. Puppy! Alright, now I can finally play once again. Let's start exploring. Alright, I remember I saw a shiny on the left. So I want to go exploring a bit, go see what that shiny is.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
Oh, but now I learned that that shiny is actually nothing. So that's another very bad thing to do. And that start decreasing my interest in the game. You make something shine on the horizon, I get to it, I try to interact with it, and it does nothing. It's just a piece of art. That's really annoying, and it teaches me that exploring is not recommended or not useful. So here I keep exploring a bit, wondering if it's even worth it.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Oh, there's Joshua. Okay, I see Joshua. I want to talk to him because I'm intrigued.
Clive?
And now I'm not that... I'm not pissed by that cutscene because I triggered it. I wasn't interrupted.
The Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
And it was short and sweet. Not too involved, and it didn't interrupt me, and it wasn't annoyingly long like the one with the two peasants. And now I keep exploring, and I get a free screen tutorial explaining how to press a prompt. It's... I was gonna say a bad word, but it's not... The prompt in itself appears on screen, and you need to hold it. It shows you the prompt. But here they explain to you before seeing the prompt that you're gonna see a prompt that you're gonna need to press. and they freeze your gameplay for that. Now my emotional intensity is getting increased down. Yeah. I keep going, and I get interrupted once again with a cutscene. And that is gonna be a common theme in there. Okay, cute puppy. Alright, cute puppy. I like the cute puppy. But the thing is that cute puppies can keep your interest for a while, but like everything in life, humans are really good at getting accustomed to something. So after a while, after seeing the puppy, it starts losing its magic. So yes, it rose a little bit, but my excitement and my interest, but not enough to make a difference. I'm still in the red, and I'm still annoyed and a bit pissed.
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Ah, this at the mother, that made me laugh. So here the interest is coming back up.
The territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches.
Okay, are we starting another made-up word salad? I think we are.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake.
Okay, can you just make more jokes about your wife and not over-explain what's going on in your country?
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
Okay, now I'm getting a bit of interest.
With the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the blight.
But now, no, it was just a false call. Because I thought it was going to be explaining an objective to do.
A bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
At this point, I'm not angry, I'm not pissed, I'm not frustrated, I'm just completely zoned out.
Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix.
Okay, now I... What? Wait, what?
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
Okay, another diss at the mother, so that gets my interest up a bit.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all.
Ugh.
Well, we ride at dawn.
Can you stop talking? Can I just play, please? Yes. Please. Alright, so now we start playing. Or not. Ah, Jesus Christ, another free screen tutorial with a paragraph of text. Okay, now we can start exploring the castle. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things to figure out, and treasures to find, and a lot of things. Will there? Alright, there's someone I can talk to. Who are you? What's your deal? Oh, nothing at all. Okay, I open the door and get interrupted with yet another cutscene. Jesus, Mother Christ. At this point, I'm getting really annoyed.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins.
Okay.
Before going to war, we performed the rite at Phoenix Gate.
Now he's repeating stuff that I've already learned before, so now I'm getting even more annoyed.
Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of
Sorry,
his life.
Elwyn.
I'm actually zoning out for real. At first I was just acting it, but now I zoned out for real.
He's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
That's way too much exposure.
Him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
A cutscene should serve to
As am I.
give you rewards or tell you dynamics between characters, not to overexpose the context.
You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
Yes, we know Joshua is important. We understood. We got it.
Firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yeah. Okay.
We have an early start.
Alright, now I'm getting excited. I feel like the cutscene is finishing. There's finally something that's gonna happen. Except no, there's another fucking cutscene starting. It never ends. It never ends.
Time to prove yourself.
Oh gosh.
Wishing on a star.
And now I'm
old for that.
zoning out once more.
Some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield.
Okay.
I'm sworn to protect him.
Are you really his shield? I didn't understand quite clearly enough that 500 times they said it before. And that's one of the biggest problems. Not only do they over-explain everything in excruciating details, but they also repeat it over and over and over again. And it's... They wanted to be something like Game of Thrones in their narrative, but no, they need to study Game of Thrones way better to get a grasp on how to write dialogues, because that's definitely not it.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
So, we can remember that at the beginning of the game, over here, the intensity was peaking. I was engaged, I was happy, I wanted to play more of the game. Now, honestly, I don't want anything anymore. I want to look at my phone and watch cat videos on Facebook.
But you'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Yes, we know. We know he's a shield. We know he's a shield. Stop repeating it, please, for God's sake. You're getting awkward here, buddy?
It's getting cold. We should go in.
Yeah, I keep forgetting he's supposed to be 15, so it's not that bad. I think they're pretty much the same age, even though she looks a lot younger. And here they use the Ifrit leitmotif from Final Fantasy VII in the background. They thought they were being subtle, but no. All right, now we're going. We're gonna be able to do something at long last. Or not. Another fucking cutscene. Now I'm feeling dead inside.
I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Okay, now we're starting. Now Joshua is leaving, so I'm gonna be starting the game right now. Alright. Oh no, not yet. The cutscenes keep going. Over and over and over again.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate.
Yes, I know you're going to Phoenix Gate. You already said it 20 times.
And shield the fireman's flame forever.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. For real this time. Oh no, the cutscene keeps going. Even more. Now I'm losing my mind. I just don't know what to do. I'm just in complete disbelief that a AAA video game company would do that.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
Are you ready to depart? I'm ready to depart. Jesus Christ. No, I don't care. Don't stop shaking hands. No, don't shake his hands too. No. I want that to be over. I can't do this anymore. And seriously, I'm acting it out for fun, but I'm actually feeling that annoyance and frustration at the same time. Not as much as the first time around, but I'm still feeling it nevertheless.
As you command. To the marshes then.
To the marshes then. Alright.
And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Was that line really necessary? Okay, what's that? New thing. Now my interest is rising. Jesus fucking Christ, another Frozen tutorial. Okay, not too bad. Just telling me that I can... Jesus Christ, another tutorial? Okay, alright. Now, can I do something? Alright. Okay, so here we've got a bit of a peek in challenge, because I need to understand how the map system works. So now I interact with it. And... another cutscene. But that one shouldn't be too long, I guess.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area. It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Alright, now it's starting. For real. Now I'm excited. Okay. Lost in a fog. Fucking fuckers. Fuck the tutorial. So here is getting the free screen tutorial. Here I get really pissed at a new low ever. Because I was sure I was gonna start playing. The camera got back into gameplay position. I was ready to start, but no, they freeze me. So that was kind of a...
well-maintained path. But who do you imagine would maintain it?
Yeah, that was a really bad cock blocking. Okay, now we're playing for real. Oh, I even see a shiny over there, so now I'm getting excited a little bit. I get the shiny. Oh, it's 2 gills. I don't really give a shit, but yeah, let's keep going. I'm still excited because it's my first, well, my second shiny in theory, but nevertheless. I'm interrupted with yet another cutscene. No, no, no. Okay, so I think they're gonna introduce enemy, so I can forgive them for that cutscene if they just introduce the enemy and let me fight them. Okay, I'm getting interested. And it's a really weird cutscene because it doesn't have any music or anything.
With me.
Okay, now to fight. No, there I thought I was gonna fight. I was super happy because I returned in gameplay again with the camera going back into position and then got frozen for a tutorial. So that pissed me off. But now we can fight. So I've got a peak in difficulty and perceived difficulty while I'm fighting. And now I start exploring again.
So the reports were true.
So now I'm starting to be interested a bit more. I'm a bit more involved in what's going on. Okay, now I'm not interrupted with a cutscene, so that's nice. Ooh, and I spotted a shiny behind the rubble, so I go find it. I feel clever for finding it. Alright, strength cut tonic. That's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Nice, now I'm enjoying myself a bit more. I'm happy. I'm looking at the environment. It's not open, but there's a little stuff to find here and there. Now, oh, another fight, and that one didn't interrupt me, so now I'm happy. Start fighting. But yeah, the goblins. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, now I'm getting pissed because I get interrupted by a free screen tutorial explaining me what loot is in the middle of fighting goblins. But never mind, I forget about it, get back into the action, and it's going back up on the excitement curve. Alright, so that was cool. Ooh, shiny. Now I'm excited for the shiny. Oh, it's behind the wall, so yeah. Small mental challenge to find the shiny. Very small challenge. Let's keep exploring. Now I look around. I don't find anything else. So here, that's a good example of level design. From the start of the game, not the game, the section, I've been taught to find the shinies. Here, I don't have any door to exit that area, but I see a shiny on the other side of that wall, so it teaches me that I will be able to traverse it, and it's perfectly framed in the middle. So I'm instinctively attracted to it and want to go check what it is. And now I realize I can break that thing. Thank you very much. Glorified interact, but we'll take it. It's better than a cutscene. And we got a potion. It's a useless reward, but it got us to get through the barricade, so that's nice. Okay, so now ready for another fight. Again, I'm not interrupted, so here I'm kind of glad. And there's a new enemy, a mage. So here we get a peak in difficulty over here. But then I realized it was pretty much the same as the other ones. All right, new enemies appear. I'm excited. Alright, now I'm starting to mash buttons and it's getting a bit brain dead, so the excitement is diminishing a bit. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. A little barricade. I feel clever for finding it.
We should be nearing the old village square.
All right.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
All right, so now cutscene starts. That one doesn't bother me so much because I was kind of expecting it. Oh, magic. That caught my interest a little bit. And you'll also realize that when I'm annoyed, when I'm already in the red, it will be way easier to get deeper in the red. When I'm in the green, getting a bit of... Like, I won't delve too deep into the red right away. But once I'm in the red, then it will just keep falling until something really cool happens.
To take care of his followers first. Care to thin the
Okay, now we're having fun.
as if you have to ask.
A little bit of challenge, but the fight is really easy. I'm figuring out it's pretty much the same thing as before, so it's button mashy. Still, I'm trying to figure out how to do the magic burst more consistently. All right. Okay. Yeah, shit indeed. So now I've got an excitement peak because of the boss appearing. That was pretty cool. Now I get pissed because of the tutorial. Jesus Christ. Do I really need to have a fucking tutorial telling me that bosses are a thing? Jesus Christ. That was superfluous. It should have never been there. That was added by a producer that never plays video game and didn't understand what to do and was afraid players would be too stupid. Anyway, so now we have a difficulty peak because I'm getting my ass kicked and that's the first boss, but as the difficulty raises, so does my excitement. I'm finally doing something and learning patterns and trying to get better at the game. Nice! So now I got the dodge, I understand the timing window. Ah, Jesus Christ, not another free screen tutorial! I was having fun! Can you let me have fun? Please! Alright, let's keep going. Okay, alright. Oh shit, I got it. Alright, let's keep going, let's keep going. Now a spoiler alert. Yeah, here he gets staggered, so I've got the little high, but then I get hit with another freaking tutorial. I already had a stagger tutorial before. Why are you still giving me one here? I know the other tutorial was optional, but if I already went through it, you shouldn't show it again. Jesus Christ. Okay, now I'm mashing him. I'm getting a bit of... I'm getting back in the groove. Okay, now we're having fun. We're gonna kill him. Whoop. Whoops. Oh no! 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 Okay. Now, I was having fun parrying, but then they just killed my excitement with another fucking tutorial. Freezing the gameplay and telling me the same tutorial that I already saw before. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Alright. Okay, cool. We're almost there. Ah, I got it. Okay, but we're having fun. We're having fun. I get smashed, but that's not a problem. Alright, that's what I wanted to do. Good. Now we're getting it. Stagger, yeah. Now we're excited. Let's try to kill him. Are we gonna be able to finish him off? Alright, alright, alright. Faster, 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 faster. Cool. And now he's dead. Nice. Giga slain. And spoils my first win screen. So now we get happy. We get a level up. So yeah, we're pretty excited now. Because we won, we leveled up, and we got a new reward. And a fucking tutorial, but it's not that bad because it's already in the menu. Alright, now, breather. That's fine. That's a cool cutscene because it allows me to get a small breather.
Come back and fight, you coward!
And now we need to run after the dude. But they give me yet another fucking tutorial. Telling me that gear are a thing. And that's really stupid because they put me in a setup where I'm supposed to be excited and it works. So there's a good level designer there that placed a cutscene there after the fight and started the music and created a crescendo in intensity as the camera went back. But then, I don't know why someone decided to put a fucking tutorial there to break the pacing and break the flow and destroy my excitement. And that's so fucking sad. So now, yeah, we're having fun, we're following him, but then something really bad happens. I get blocked. I would have had the time to get through like 20 times, but I didn't. So now the path is blocked, and I start looking around for another way to get through. Because, like you remember, the last time when I was running into the destruction as adult Clive, when the ground collapsed in front of me or when rubbles fell, I needed to take a left. So here I'm wondering, I can't find an entry point. So I'm looking and no, I can just walk over the rubble this time. So in the previous section, they taught me that when an event happened in front of me, I needed to find a way around it. But here they tell me that when a rubble arrive, I can just walk over it. So it's completely inconsistent and it's a super bad signposting for the player. Okay, so now I get interrupted with a cutscene, but I'm feeling that I'm gonna start the fight, so it doesn't bother me too much. Now I'm intrigued by what's going on. Okay. So that was funny. That was a funny cinematic. So that got my interest. And now the fight is starting with a high difficulty spike. So here I'm getting more and more excited as the fight progresses. Okay, alright. That's pretty cool. So now, after the initial peak of what the fuck is that, the difficulty lowers a bit, because I'm getting accustomed to it. But I'm still trying to learn patterns. So I'm still very engaged with it. Oh, half stagger. Nice. Oh, now I realize that I just stepped in the goo and that it hurts me. And here is me trying to dodge with circle instead of R1. Okay, so that was pretty cool. Here I'm getting into the motion, and as we get the stagger, the difficulty drops drastically. But my excitement keeps going up because I'm trying to get as much damage as I can as fast as possible. Okay, so now we're getting back into the standard motions. Oh, what's that? I'm wondering what's going on. I think it might be a cutscene, but no, it's a tutorial. Okay, what is that? And that's another thing. They give me a tutorial for QTEs. The QTE is a prompt. You don't need to tell me to hit the prompt when you show me a prompt. You say press square, but then freeze me in gameplay to tell me, when we tell you to press square, you need to press square. That's taking me for a fucking retard. Don't do that. It's frustrating and annoying. There, press square. Oh, I would have never guessed that's what I needed to do if you hadn't shown me the tutorial. But anyway, the QTE is cool, so now it got a bit of interest. So now we mash him as much as we can. The excitement is up. Alright. So now he's using a new move, so the difficulty is spiking a little bit. Alright. So now I'm getting into the motion. The difficulty is... but I get my ass kicked nevertheless. But anyway, I'm starting to get used to it. I'm not excited anymore, but I'm not annoyed either. I'm pretty much just interested in continuing the fight. And now we get a half stagger. Yeah. So once we get the half stagger, the difficulty drops. And now I'm getting used to it by that time. So yeah, as long as you keep doing the same thing over and over again, the excitement gets dropped a little bit every time. Now he got staggered, so my excitement gets risen a little bit. And the difficulty, of course, drops because he doesn't move anymore. But I'm still engaged because I want to deal as much damage as I can as fast as possible.
You won't be gone for long.
Okay, so now I see the QTE coming, so I know what's going on. Alright, that's pretty... And another fucking tutorial telling me to press the right prompt when the prompt shows up. So now I'm annoyed.
Now for the final push, my lord.
Alright, so... Did you really need to have a tutorial? One for the for the square prompt and one for the R1 prompt? What was that really necessary? Really? Worst thing that you can do is put me in a loop where if I fail it, I need to restart it once again with an animation, like but please don't do it. Don't freeze me in a tutorial. Anyway. So, despite those little dips in excitement because of the fucking tutorials, I keep getting engaged because the fight in that game is really good. It's not super involved and it's not as engaging as, let's say, Devil May Cry, but it's still really well done, and every time we get to fight for a longer period of time, I get engaged and I find it exciting. But yeah, there's nothing as involved or amazing as Devil May Cry when you start juggling enemies in the air by shooting them and then jump there and start slashing them and do super amazing combos. There's none of that, but it's still pretty fun and fluid and comfortable to play with. All right. Here I'm getting excited because I feel it getting to the end. Yeah, my chart here is a bit in advance, unfortunately. Oh, nice. So now we're excited. We won. We've got the victory screen with spoils and experience and even a level up, I think. Yes, a level up. So that's pretty cool. Now we get super happy. And after that, we've got a nice cooldown cutscene. So again, cutscenes are not bad. I keep bitching when there are these long-ass cutscenes, but cutscenes are good. They can be helpful in the pacing, and they can... here, it's giving us a breather after a strong boss fight, so it's nice to have that.
Not just goblins in Rosaria, but Malboros too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before...
A cutscene is good, but you really need to be careful not to drag them on for too long, especially when it's not showing anything useful or doing anything interesting. Like, was that last shot really necessary? We already know the blight is bad. Did we really need that? All right. Well, now let's keep going. Travel to Phoenix Gate. See what's up with that. Now I'm not excited very much because I'm in a menu screen, and now I'm even less excited because I foresee a very long cutscene going on. And that's another thing, is that if you start giving the player like expectations that if we start a cutscene, it's gonna be long and painful to go through, then every time one starts, I'm gonna start feeling annoyed and bored and dread the cutscene happening. While in other games, cutscenes are used as rewards for doing something. Yeah, here I'm not following. I don't care.
The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
All right, so now they will keep talking for a long while. Let's see.
Are you unwell?
No, Father.
Yeah, I'm feeling
tired.
I'm feeling like you, Joshua.
Has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine We're all very proud of him.
Yeah, there I had to make a cut for editing because there was a bug. So the way he said it, because of the it sounded like he said your brother will be a fine shit. Sorry. Anyway, let's get back to business.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals.
Yeah,
the crystals work their magic through us.
You keep repeating the same things.
You have been blessed, Joshua.
blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Yes. Sorry. Okay. I'm zoning out again.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Okay, so now Joshua leaves, so I'm kind of expecting the cutscenes to end. But no.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got
Well, at least I get a puppy point.
So much for you being a fine hound.
But Joshua gets outside, I feel like a long cutscene is coming. A long, wordy cutscene.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like.
God, sorry, I don't even know what to say right now. Just... Okay, so they have a giggle. That's fine. Maybe it will start the game.
I hear you slew a Malboro.
Oh no. They just keep talking.
Singing your praises.
I never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock.
I don't know.
The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in.
Oh yeah.
I'm jealous.
They keep repeating stuff
That's not true.
that we already know. That they either showed or already told. Now they just repeat it. Yes, we know Joshua, you're a dominant. Yes, we know Clive was rejected by the Phoenix. We know it's a shield. We all know that.
I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield.
Yes, I know you were born to be his shield.
To keep our future rulers safe, no matter what. However hard.
Seriously, I think I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make a video re-editing that whole intro into something that isn't as painful to go through, just for the fun, just for the lulz, because gosh, it's tedious. And there are very high eyes in that game, and that's what is the most saddening. It's that there are good elements. There is a good game hidden under all of this, but gosh, it's a chore to go through. Oh, and then we've got a puppy bonus point again. they think they can sweeten me with a cute puppy, which kind of is. Oh yeah, now I thought the cutscenes were finished, but no, I still have more cutscenes, so now my interest dips even lower.
Supplies from the capital.
Ah la la.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Yeah, I think that's my next video. I'm gonna be re-editing the old prologue of Final Fantasy XVI. Oh, but now something finally happens, so they got my interest. People keep dying, so that's cool. There's finally something going on. Oh, but now they need to keep talking, of course. It could have just been a cool scene, but now no, they need to start yapping and yapping and yapping. Alright, am I gonna start playing now? And no. I'm back in a cutscene with Joshua. Alright. I'm annoyed. This is never going to end.
Is that?
That what? I guess blood.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Oh wait, am I gonna play Joshua? So now my interest peaks again because I get something new to do. I'm gonna be playing Joshua, so that's cool. Nice.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
But then I realized that I'm stuck in super slow walk, and that every time I reach up and I catch up with that guy, I stop. I come to a hard stop so that he can keep walking. So he doesn't keep walking at the same pace as me. He waits for me. Then when I arrive at him, he stops, and then he stops me, and then he needs to keep going before I can keep going. That's so annoying and uncomfortable.
Everything's on fire.
Oh, so there is an enemy. Oh, so I can attack now. So here I'm a bit interested because I've got a... I'm gonna be able to fight as Joshua. So that's interesting. Oh. Yeah, but now I realize the controls are super clunky. It's really not comfortable to play as Joshua. And now I kill one guy and they trigger a cutscene. Was that really necessary? Of course not, but they still did it.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagab. Why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
Okay, back to gameplay. Oh, at least this time I'm not following the other dude. I can walk by myself, so that's better. He still moves pretty slowly, but it's not that bad. Alright, so now I get into the fight. It's still clunky, but it's not that bad.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
It's a bit mindless though.
Why do this?
It's mindless and clunky. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now there's a single dude. I kill him in 2 blows. So yeah, the challenge really doesn't raise much at all. Okay, and now a cutscene triggers again. Seriously, if you make a game, don't bother giving me gameplay if it's just gonna be 5 seconds and then throw me in a cutscene. And if you want to make a movie, for Christ's sake, just make a fucking movie.
Your Highness,
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, you're going to be alright.
Okay, at least I see a bit of magic, so that keeps my interest a bit up.
I'll hold them off.
And I'm intrigued by what's gonna come out of the door. Oh, it's Clive. So maybe that means that I'm actually going to play. Oh la la. God, that's... Yeah, stop talking, please.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
Alright, so a family reunion. So things get serious, I guess.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Okay, so now I thought I was going to play. So that's why I was getting excited, but now I realize that I'm just in cutscenes again. So the excitement drops once more.
Omia lost Alan, Tuisa Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
I swear it never ends.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos.
I mean, getting to the owl to send a message could have been an objective.
Get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
Okay, now I'm just zoning out.
Keep father safe.
In real life, like right now, and when I was playing, so you can see it's not peeking anywhere anymore. I'm just a bit annoyed and reconsidering my place in the universe. Okay, now am I gonna be able to play? Yes, yes, let's play. Okay, now I'm in control with full standard controls, no more slow walk bullshit. Oh, bad guys, nice. All right, so now a small challenge. It's not much, but we'll take it. Nice. Oh, but now the fight is already over, so I'm a bit disappointed in that. Here, I see rewards, but those are just standard rewards. They're not very interesting. They are of the really boring reward category. And we get interrupted with another cutscene. Again.
Captain.
Ah là là. Okay. So now we've got a fight, I think. Yes, fight starts. Yay. Now we start playing a little bit.
I'll keep the others occupied.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, it's over. And have you noticed how abruptly the music ends? There's no transition. I get stuck in the silence, so it's kind of weird.
We should head back.
Oh! But now something's happening. Nice. So the HUD doesn't disappear, so I figure that this is going to be a fight. There's a QTE to start the fight, so QTEs can be evil in games, but in this case I think it works. It gets the action started and it grabs my attention.
Not that it will save you.
Alright. So that fight is getting interesting. Like you see, the difficulty is peaking. Because I need to figure out the patterns and need to understand like how to dodge when he does the jump move. And I failed miserably. So yeah, now I'm trying to learn the proper timings for everything. So that keeps me engaged and that keeps me interested in what's going on. Alright. Now I'm getting the hang of it, slowly but surely. Oh, alright. Now he got staggered, so we just mash and mash and mash. Yeah, that dip here was the stagger in difficulty. Now, nice. So now the difficulty is decreasing a bit because we're starting a cutscene that is actually a QTE. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, the fight is well paced and interesting. So that's fun. Now I jump in and try to get as much damage in there as I can.
You're going to regret that, boy.
All right. So yeah, difficulty is getting back because now he's doing double jumps. So the double jumps increases the difficulty, and again it keeps my my interest. I was trying to do a perfect dodge, but I missed. Alright, partial stagger. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. But as you can see now, I'm kind of getting into the motion a bit, so I'm not thinking anymore, so there's no more mental challenge, and the physical challenge is stagnating, so here I'm flatlining a bit. So now I'm at the end, I know that he's almost dead, so I'm getting a bit more pumped. Alright, so now we won! Yay! We have a little peak, but I get a reward, but I don't get... I get a level up, that's fine, so that's cool, but I didn't get a spoil, so that's sad. And now we go back into cutscene mode. But that's a fine cutscene because it's after a boss. It allows me to catch my breath a little bit.
So, they sent in the Dragoons.
So this is the win, and now we're taking a small break.
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done.
And now they're starting to talk way too much.
Look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
Oh, something weird is happening. So now I get a bit more interest. Oh, and a mysterious hooded figure. That's always intriguing. Okay, okay. Small puppy bonus point, I guess.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Yeah. Oh shit! Now something happens, so it gets my interest a little bit.
But that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No!
Okay. Holy shit! Now Daddy got killed, so that that cut my my interest a lot.
Do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
Okay, I've already seen that.
I had to.
Okay, what's going on? That's starting to get interesting.
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Oh shit! And Power of the Phoenix comes out, so that's a big emotional high. So yeah. It could have went way higher if it had been better paced, and if I hadn't been annoyed by the amount of cutscenes I saw before. That moment could have been so much more powerful. And another thing is that we've already seen the fight between Phoenix and Ifrit before, so now I kind of know what's going to happen. It's there won't be any surprise or anything. I'm just waiting for Ifrit to appear, and I'm not expecting anything else to happen. And now he's talking way too much. That's all stuff that he didn't have to say, that he needs to save him. Show, don't tell. And that old Chocobo scene serves absolutely no purpose. I don't understand why it's there.
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Oh, something's going on, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty.
Because, yeah, they're trying to keep it a mystery, but it's the worst kept mystery of all time. We all know that Clive is gonna be Ifrit. Here we see a fiery figure, so that gets the interest rising. And we see Ifrit. That would have been an amazing reveal if we hadn't seen it in the intro.
That's impossible.
But yeah, since we saw that exact shot in the intro, it's kind of underwhelming to see it again. Okay, yeah, so I know what's going on. We can get on with it. So that whole scene of Joshua talking is completely useless, except breaking the pacing. Alright, so that gets back to the point from the beginning. So I'm getting excited because I think I'm gonna be going through the rail shooting section. Okay, so now I'm annoyed because there's a tutorial. I did that section earlier on, and then there wasn't a tutorial back then, and then now you put a free screen tutorial to tell me what to do. You could have just given me the prompts on the side of the screen, and that would have been enough for this section. Alright, so now it's a bit more involved than the introduction, because this time around you need to aim, while in the beginning you were just smashing the button. So here it caught a bit of my interest here. Now we enter a cutscene, and it's the same cutscene as before, so I'm kind of going through the motion. And really, Joshua talking during that fight is really annoying. Okay, so QTE. That changes the pacing. I guess. Okay, so now I can shoot again, but I start realizing that the challenge doesn't change. It's always the same thing. Even if the environment change, it's still aim at him, mash the same button, and dodge when he gets close. Rinse and repeat forever. So it's starting to feel redundant. I mean, in a game with, in an Unreal shooter, what you'd want is to have debris to avoid, other enemies appearing, and having to shoot at them before you need to go get back to Ifrit, things like that. Actually, Age of Imprisonment that just came out had some Unreal shooting sections that worked very well. But this is just mindless button mashing, and as you can see, it starts losing my my interest faster and faster as time goes by. At this point, I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm actually starting to wonder if anything would happen if I didn't touch the controller at all. Okay, so now there's a QTE. Alright. Gosh, I was sorry, I was zoning out, but it's incredible how such an amazing looking set piece can let me zone out that much. It's because there's so much shit happening at the same time that I get accustomed to it and it becomes routine. It doesn't have like lows and downs, it's just like there's just shit happening at the same time all the time, and at some point it just becomes noise. Especially with the shaky cam that's there, I barely understand what's going on. Okay, now I feel like there's something to do. I need to fire at him, but I'm timed. So that's why I'm being a bit excited. I'm under a timer, but it stops right away for a cutscene. But it's a pretty cool cutscene, I'll give them that. But I didn't even understand what went on. I just know that they say I won, but did I? Because I didn't stop him while I was doing the gameplay. It was kind of weird. He did his Hellfire attack, and then he killed me, but then I got resurrected, and then the cutscene killed him. I didn't kill him, but they still give me a victory screen. And even though they say I won, he's still there. So I vanquished the Icon of Fire, but no, he's still there in the cutscene afterwards. There's a what we call a ludonarrative dissonance in there. It means that what the story tells and what the gameplay is are completely divergent. So instead of being an epic moment that could have risen up to the top of the excitement chart, it kind of leaves me in a state of, what the fuck? And now I fail in a cutscene. So they tell me I won and that I vanquished the Icon of Fire. Then I get taken down somehow and I get beat up into a pulp. And what the hell is that? And now the dog is crying? Why is the dog crying? And I'm sorry, but that voice acting is from Clive is horrendous.
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him!
That whole scene, I have no idea what's going on. Well, I know what's going on, but it's so weird with the voice acting and everything. And it keep throwing shit at the screen, hoping to catch our interest, but it doesn't work because there's too much happening. And yeah. And we don't. So honestly, half of the shots I don't understand what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at shiny stuff on screen. Oh, and that line. Sorry, I find that line so cringe, it hurts. First time, actually, I started laughing out loud. It's like adding the no for Vader at the end of Return of the Jedi. Sometimes the emotion goes by way easier and way clearer if you don't say anything.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but...
Alright, so here I've got a bit of interest because I'm wondering what's going on.
Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world. And now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see.
Okay.
Your Grace, over here.
And now, of course, they show her walking very slowly.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Okay. Now, a bit of interest because the two maids get killed, so that got a laugh out of me.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Am I now? And that is the most underwhelming title reveal I've seen in a long time. No music, no crescendo. It's just, it appears like that for no reason, out of nowhere. So yeah, that's really weird. A title reveal is supposed to be a high and be super exciting with a crescendo and a build-up, but yeah, no, they decided not to do that. So now we're back in the present.
Welcome back.
Listening to people talk.
What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
Yay.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Beast's.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
Oh, God. Okay, so are we going to play at last?
After you do, that is.
Maybe not. Okay, yes, I think we do. Okay, grab your sword. Here we go.
Not today.
Then it's settled.
Oh, yes! That feels like a release to gameplay. Do I get the release to gameplay? Yes! Yes! Now we start playing. But I get another fucking tutorial right when you release me to gameplay after the prologue, and then you get a microtransaction tutorial that I already got before. Now I'm pissed. You just destroyed my morale. So yes, we made it. We went through that. Jesus fucking Christ, you have no idea. To make that all breakdown, to make the charts, to make the graphics and everything, I needed to play that part first of all, and then I had to rewatch it at least 3 times, and now I've been rewatching it this time to do this this commentary section. I'm in pain. I can't. I think I'm going. I feel like I'm going crazy, honestly. Alright, let's look at the end, like we did with Breath of the Wild. Hey! No, I just want to see the final frame. Ah! No! Wait, it doesn't want to hold the last frame for some reason. Wait, won't be long. I'm sorry about that.
Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Okay. So here we have it, the old chart of the game, of the prologue of the game, that ends on a tutorial that I can't use, and a tutorial that tells me about microtransaction that I already seen it. So yeah, now that game, as you can see, there are some eyes in there. There are some very high highs. Every time you let me play and fight hard enemies, it get high. I'm really happy about that. The Malboro boss fight is a good one. I had a lot of fun doing it. It's around here. Then the fight against the Dragoon, that was nice also. But yeah, a lot of the game is so painful, is so badly paced. It takes very epic cutscenes and make them boring instead. Almost all of the tutorials are given through free screen, and they don't require you to think about what to do. They just tell you what to do. So that doesn't teach you anything. That just asks you to memorize an input, and that is the worst type of tutorial you can do. And every time there's one, it creates a dip in interest. So yeah, and then the pacing of the gameplay, for what gameplay there is, because you can look at this, gameplay is either red, green, or yellow. Everything else is just cutscenes. And honestly, I don't mind long cutscenes, but I mind boring long cutscene that drag on for way too long than they should, and I especially hate cutscenes that interrupts what I'm doing. For example, a cutscene that you give me after I did something cool, and now I need a breather. That's fine, you can have a cutscene there, that's cool. That gives me a reward for doing something difficult. But if I'm just walking casually in the city and you start a cutscene there, hijack my controls and tell me to watch a movie for a few minutes, that's just frustrating and annoying. Especially if the time I had to play was super short. So things like giving me exploration gameplay, like here, I don't understand why you would do that. Why give me exploration gameplay at these points if you're just gonna strip away my controls half a second after to show me another cutscene? If you're going to do that, just don't put gameplay in there at all. Just yeah. And yeah, that game is painful to go through, and it hurts my soul to go through all of that and see how it goes, how low it goes on the excitement, on the intensity level. Because the game has so much going for it. It could be amazing. It has very, very high highs, but it has so much low lows that it gets me depressed, honestly. So yeah, that's what I think we should never do for an introduction in a video game. If you could tell the same story, but have much more engaging gameplay and have a better, well-paced narrative, and you could have hit way more highs than they've done here. Like, cut the beginning, the flashback from the start. I know why it's there. It's there to hook the player, but it underwhelms what's coming later, and it undervalues the real fight between Ifrit and Phoenix, and it gives you a fake taste of what's coming. You start with that, and it's a fake out. That's not what the game is about, and that's not how it plays. What they should have done is actually start with the forest exploration and lead to the Malboro boss fight, and after that have a bit of exploration in the town to have a little cooldown, and maybe after that start the big finale with the fights in the castle, and cut a lot of cutscenes. Jesus Christ, the writers in there, it seems like they're so in love with themselves that they just keep repeating the same things over and over and over again, even if we've already understood them. I know they're saying them, the characters are saying that to characters, but the player doesn't have to suffer through that. Everything could be much snappier, much more interesting. And like I said earlier, I know they wanted to go for a Game of Thrones vibe, but no, Game of Thrones has very back and forth dialogues. They have very few pure expositional scenes. Usually it will be between two characters having a spat and going back and forth, and that kind of back and forth is a duel. It has the same kind of intensity as a sword fight. It's one strikes, the other strikes, the other strikes, the other strikes. So it keeps the pacing interesting inside of the cutscene. While in this, it's characters monologuing and just going on and repeating things and talking with a made-up word salad that we don't even understand half the time. And then the cutscene have lots of flashing lights and things happening, and you get lost in there. So yeah, I think, oh gosh, it could have been so much better. And that frustrates me. I hope they learn from that for the next one, because gosh, Final Fantasy deserves to be amazing, and it was an amazing series, and I want it to be amazing once more. And yeah, like I said earlier, I think I'm gonna in a few videos, maybe not the next one, because I still want to finish the one generally about pacing. So a pacing analysis video essay of 15 minutes, not 2 hours. So yeah. But after that, I might retake the footage from that intro and recut it to try to find a way to make it more engaging and more interesting. If you'd be interested in that, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to make it a priority. So yeah, that was it. Like I said, the next video is going to be about pacing, and I'm going to be comparing this and Breath of the Wild and trying to explain why one works so well and one has, well, let's just say works less well. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, that will be all for now. And now I'm going to go to sleep because I'm exhausted after this. So yeah, please, if you're interested in this and if you want to see more breakdown, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, drop a like, and if you want to see where the next video is coming out, be sure to subscribe. And as always, see you next time.